Right, so I just have to be just a little bit quiet about this, because if I'm talking about it at full volume, people will think I'm actually insane. So I'm sorry that you have to hear my disgusting mouth noises because it's so close to the mic. Now this is probably the first time I've ever actually completed a series where I didn't kill everyone, or just end it out of spite, because I actually really enjoyed making it, and I know it doesn't feel complete to you, because, you know, there's a lot more to be discussed here, but, you know, it feels complete to me, because it's a prequel and I know what's going to happen next. I mean, I sort of know what's going to happen next. I have a very rough idea, but I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to fit it into the actual plot, or if I even should, because that's going to be a nightmare to write. But yeah, this was a prequel series, which is why it was so easy for me to just kind of go with it. I was just setting everything up, and there wasn't high expectations at all, because nothing amazing was meant to happen. And I never expected it to do this well. I mean, I've made a ton of subscribers through, and it's awesome. I didn't know people wanted this as much, but it's cool to see that. So thank you for sticking around, and here are my plans next. As you know, there's never really any schedule for whatever the fuck I'm doing. I used to post every 1 to 2 days, and I've kind of really slowed that down now, just because I find that it's easier. But I might be taking a break from making an MHA series for a while, just because, I mean, I do love MHA, but I don't love it as much as other things. Like, if one day, if it ever becomes really popular, I'd love to make some Chainsaw Man content, or some Dandelion content. But I know people say, do what you want to do, but, you know, I don't really want to do it if it doesn't do well. So for now, I'm going to be focusing on either making some shorts, because that Reagan one that I did really well, and it was really cool just seeing it do well, so I might focus on that a little bit. But also I found that people really want Psyche content, and what do you know it, the main character in the No I'm Not Human series is Psyche, so I might be continuing that, because honestly that's one of the series that I've absolutely loved, and it will have some MHA characters in, but it'll be a big multi-fandom, and it'll really allow me to indulge in my interests as well. I've got some awesome plans cooked up. I'm gonna have basically the whole cast of Chainsaw Man in it. Not really, but, you know, there will be Denji and Makima, and has Asa already. But I know a lot of you don't watch these shows, but it would be really cool if you could stick around and watch anyway, just to support me, because, you know, you ungrateful little fuckers are eating my content for free. I'm joking, I love you all. I mean, not all, maybe. I love most of you. But if there are any fandoms that you'd like me to dive into or give a try to watch, you know, you can just let me know, and if I really click with it, I'll definitely make some content of that. But of course, there's always the possibility that I do get another MHA series idea, and I kind of abandon everything else, and I'm really trying my best not to do that, because I find that it doesn't help anything at all. But I do get a lot of ideas. So that's why I really want to stick with my No I'm Not Human series, and I really want it to do well, because it has so much more freedom and so many ideas to explore. And of course you're probably wondering, what the fuck is this prequel series all about? Okay, well, I'm not going to explain it fully just yet. But the main series that I originally had was, okay, so a little bit of backstory time. As you know, I mean, you probably know, I once drew a little cyberpunk MHA art, and that got me thinking. And I was watching this show, which I've always been watching since the beginning, called Disenchantment. And I love Disenchantment, but the first episode is called A Princess, a Demon, and an Elf. Wait, no. One of those things. In one of that order. Walk into a bar, and it hit me. Wait a minute. You know, you could have a hero, a vigilante, and a villain walk into a bar. And then that would also kind of explore that one very popular universe where it was Stain who trains Izuku. Now, that's going to take a much longer time to make, because I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with it. Am I trying to make it canon compliant? Like, am I going to try and make it follow the original storyline, or just fuck around, or what? I don't know. But if I were to make it, these would be the ideas I'd explore. You know, you've got Izuku being a vigilante, you've got Ochako's guilt of still being a hero because she still needs the money. Mirio obtaining, what's it called? One for All, that's it. And then I was going to have some horror in that, you know, you probably don't know how the fuck am I going to do that, but I had ideas. And then it would also be kind of like Izuku made his own ODM gear. You know, I think, because ECM actually made it so, through the laws of physics, ODM gear can exist, it's just human reactions. Like, humans don't have good enough reaction times. So if he were to make that, I think that'd be really cool, you know, swinging around like Spider-Man and shit. That, you get what I mean? I think I'm really just rambling now, but you get the point. Basically, I'm taking a bit of a break unless I decide not to, because that's very possible. But this is where I ask for your help, so please watch the No I'm Not Human series anyway, because that would do a lot. You know, please hype it up, that would be great. You know, like, subscribe, anything. Just, it would really mean a lot. Okay, also, before I go, I know a lot of people have been asking, you know what, you should make long videos, and I agree with that. I'd love to make a long video, but the problem with that is my pacing is terrible when you look at, like, if you watch all my videos in order, the pacing just does not work. Like, it's really poorly organised, and I feel that also my constant black screens and cuts wouldn't translate well to a good 5-minute video. I will try to improve on that. You know, I feel like my editing can still always be improved. But for now, I think long videos are just slightly gone. You know, yeah, maybe one day. Okay, wait, no, that doesn't make sense, because my No I'm Not Human series is going to have long videos. I know, okay, sorry. Okay, so my series videos, my MHA series videos are usually just 1 minute long, so they're not really long. But my No I'm Not Human ones will be, if it does well. Because I'm really only going to continue the series if it does well. And when I say does well, I just mean, since it's a long video, I'm putting a lot of effort into it. I kind of want it to get over 2,000 views, so if you guys can make that possible, I'll keep going. Okay, now we've just gotten to the point where I'm going to admit I'm rambling to hit that 8-minute mark. This is just more of an explanation of how my brain works. You know, if one of my videos don't do well, I'm not going to be inclined to make them. Like, you know, that is slightly different for No I'm Not Human, but I still won't make it if it continues to do shitly, let's be honest. So if you guys can, like, give me feedback on what needs to be changed, what you think could make it better, you know, I'd gladly take it. I just really want it to do well. Okay, bye.